Hello, guys. I've just come on to apologise about the way I was going on last night. Um, I'm never going to bring the subject up again. However, I do want to carry on with my YouTube journey. So, Mr. Deezer, I'm not saying too much. I'm apologising for the way I was carrying on last night. Pissed as fucking far. Causing trouble for myself. Trouble that I don't need or want. My channel's been sabotaged. I bought a GoPro camera last week. I'm going to be going all around the country like Billy Moore, but not focusing on the migrants, not focusing on people that are homeless. In other words, shaming them to the public just because they're living in a tent. I'm going to go and try and intervene and try and make a difference, not just for clickbait. Because that's all Billy Moore is. And Dan G. I used to like Dan. Done a lot of jail with him. But some of the stuff he's come out of his mouth, he won't last till he's 50. Somebody will pop him off. Let me tell you. But every time I come on, I always get asked a question or whatever, and I start speaking about a certain subject. I've thought long and hard today, and that certain subject is not over, but is staying off YouTube. It's a personal matter, okay? A family has to grieve. They can't grieve if I'm on here shouting this and that and the other. You know, I don't mean anything bad. I was drunk. We all do things and say things when we're drunk, you know? But at the end of the day, I just want to apologise again, wholeheartedly. I don't want to offend anybody, but this YouTube, it's really good for my mental health. It's good therapy. It really is, because excuse me, without you even noticing, I get therapy as well, speaking about my problems. You know what I say about problems? Problem shared is problem halved. It's true, isn't it? Very true. No, that was yesterday, sausage and cheese. Just some lovely sausages, butchered sausages. Really nice. I actually eat quite well, believe it or not. And another thing which certain people will be aware of, I had my daughter adopted, and at Christmas, her birthday, I struggle because my daughter was adopted at birth, and I know There's a lesbian couple bringing up my daughter right now. She will wake up on the 25th of December with two women. Doesn't matter if they get. I'm not getting at that. That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. I'm not homophobic. But it hurts, as you can imagine. It really hurts. And that's why I went off on one the past couple of days. You know. If I get asked directly on here to close this channel down, I'll close it down. I'll close it down for you, like shut it, not just take it off my phone. It's on a different device. I'll cancel the full channel and I'll rebuild a new one. Yes, Bubs, how are you feeling, mate? My son was adopted due to me and my ex's drug use. Absolutely ruined me. Bubs, it's ruined me, mate. She's 7 now, though. I don't feel rough. In saying that, I've not even had a fucking wash. I mean, I've got brand new clothes. You know me, I'm always dapper. Always smart, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's... I don't know what to say. What can I say? Eh? What can I say? Nah, I'm not rough at all. I was pissed yesterday, though. Freddie Lawton, now then. Welcome to the live, mate. Listen, click the notification bell. I'm going to jump back on it now. I'm going to occupy my mind over Christmas and try and put a bit of content out, you know. I'm not monetized. I can be monetized if I want it, but I don't want it. What am I going to charge people for? I just come on here to have events and have a chat, and you know, it is what it is. What do you mean you always looking lit, mate? What does that mean? I hope that doesn't mean something bad. And I hope that you that's press a like button, Bubs. Pucker, get you. Pucker pies. We got pies called pucker pies over there. Listen, hit the like button for me, Bubs. Nice one, kids. I'm gonna give it another go, but like I said, I've just bought a GoPro camera and 5 memory cards. So I've got like 4 gigabytes. A gigabyte each, fucking 90 quid a piece. 1100 quid for the camera set. Oh my god, it nearly broke me fucking back. But I've done it. Thank you, Bubs. Keep it real, take it easy. Hope you all have a decent Christmas. Ricky Desert 3891. Ditto. Exactly the same, mate. Everybody deserves a good Christmas. But remember, Jesus wasn't born on Christmas, he was born on Easter. Don't get me into whatever you do. Don't get me into bloody fucking politics. Whatever you do. But I'm looking for my key. I thought, fucking sick of being in supported accommodation. Sick to death of it. But it is what it is, you know. I'll take the rough with the smooth. Just have me right back at you, Ricky. Ricky! I hope you're keeping it real, guys. And if you're listening in the background, I hope you're well, sweetheart, and your mum. and the rest of your family as well as can be, you know. I don't watch TV, me. Never have. Keep them love arts flowing, guys. I've changed my channel name, by the way. I know everybody will still get the notifications, but I have changed the channel name. You know, it was making me ill at one point, this, so we had to put it down for 6 months. And here I am, just chilling, you know, just kicking back, waiting to start work after Christmas. I fucking hate not working. I hate it. Too much time on my hands. You know, the devil makes fucking work for idle hands. I need to be grafting. I need to be up a tree. A big poplar tree would be my first choice of a job. Big poplar, double extender. Get my harness on. I've got my harness to full lot. I've got a 16, an 18 and a 20-inch chainsaw, 24-inch head trimmer, a leaf blower, battery powered secateurs, little small battery powered pruning chainsaw. I've got loads of tools, electric and petrol, all brand new, ready to be used again after Christmas. Well, the other ones are sold. All the rest of them was, the last lot I had was Husqvarna. But I prefer still, even though they're made in Japan. Aka are good. If you come across Aka power tools, excuse me, they're actually made and manufactured in Germany, but still are now made in Japan, in China, sorry, like everything. This coat I've got on my fucking back, made in China for about a fucking fiver, and they're charging me 150 quid for the tracksuit. Fucking world's gone mad. But you know what? I don't. I feel sorry in a way for all these migrants that are getting shit just for fleeing the country to give the children a better life. What is the problem with that? Wouldn't you fuck off from England if it started going all tipped up? Getting bombed left, right and centre and stuff. Yeah, so some cunt has been putting my videos on Facebook, or unless it's the algorithm, I'm not sure. But my account has definitely been compromised, 110%. I've got a very strong antivirus on this phone now. I know my Google Play is active in the background. I know people have made purchases on it, Google Play. I've had them all refunded because it's a credit card, not a debit card. I've had them all refunded, every penny. About 90 quid worth, you know, as well. How can I get these toggles to stay fucking straight? Match. It's difficult. So, who's in the house? Give us some love arts, guys. Bubs, get your finger on that button as though it's a fucking clit and fucking smash the life out of it, kid. Nice one, brother. They all count as reactions. I need my algorithm building back up, Bubs. I'm gonna come on every single day, twice a day, once early in the morning for my US and Australian audience, and then my UK audience. It's all men that are coming over. No, there's no women and children. The men come, they get paid off the government, they send a certain amount back, and that gets the woman and the kids over. The government know exactly what they're doing. They're causing division, like they done with travellers many years ago. Stopped them from pulling at the side of the road. Bylaws all over the country. No, I'm not stoned, mate. I don't smoke weed. I'm looking down at the comments, that's all, mate. Thanks, Bubs. I really appreciate these, you know. It's going to build my algorithm up because they count as reactions, as you know. So I'll build up my channel again and I'll see how I get on. You know, if it starts making me poorly again, I'll just jump off it. I'll just get off it. You know, Crypto Voya 16, Ricky Desert, do you get fed up with how to tell people you're looking down? Yeah, I do actually. People always say, like when I look at the camera now, my eyes are wide awake. But when I'm looking down at the comments, it looks like I'm asleep or I'm fucking stoned. And I'm actually like 100% not, you know. I don't do drugs anymore. Drugs are for mugs, period. Drugs are for bloody mugs. More asshole than the fucking worth. You know, since I've been clean the past 8 years, I've lived my best life. Got myself a passport. I've been abroad a couple of times. Yeah, I've not broadcasted it on YouTube, but I've been away. I went to Cuba for 3 weeks and I went to Amsterdam for the weekend. I was buzzing to get them stamps in my passport, my first stamps. I got it in August last year, so in August this year, it's only got 9 years left. So I want to try and make the most of it. Are your legs healing up? Well, I hope. Bubs, I'm having my operation in January, mid to late January, and then I've got a 6-week rehab for my knee, and then I can crack on with my tree company then. I've got a mechanic coming out to see me wagon tomorrow because I paid for major service, and when I tried to part exit, the mechanic lifted the bonnet up. The first thing he'd done was test a dipstick. He said there's no oil in the van, mate. So he put a couple of litres in, took it for a little thing and the turbo's gone. But the guy who done the job, I won't mention him on here because I don't want to give him a bad reputation because it was just a human error. He's fucking cleared all the oil out and left the oil bay empty. He's forgotten to put the oil back in. I went to Torquay overnight just for a little bit of graft, just for an errand for someone. So I've gone to Torquay, stayed over in the hotel, Exeter services, done the swap, bounced back on. So I've done like nearly 1,000 miles with very little oil. My van's smoking like fuck. You know, he's getting salted. He's going to have to clean all the injectors, possibly the piston. Luckily, there's no shards of metal in the oil bay when I pull the dipstick up, which is a good sign. He knows he's done wrong. That's why he's coming with a low loader tomorrow to pick it up, you know. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not working till after Christmas anyway. I know, so you can say that again, Bubs. My legs will be healing up well pretty soon. You'll soon see me. I'm going to set up a TikTok channel when I start my tree business up again. Tree men at work. And when I'm in the tree with the helmet on and my visor down and my ear defenders and my gloves on, all my still outfits, dungarees, chainsaw proof boots, got the lot, the absolute lot. It cost me 15 grand, but it cost me and my partner 15 grand nearly to get this business off the ground. So, long may it continue. Long may them love hearts continue. It just stopped. Obviously, your finger needs a rest. You do what you can. Foxy. Now then, how are you, mate? Last night, awesome stream. I fell asleep. I was blind, drunk, cursing everybody, getting myself into bloody trouble. I don't want to be doing that on here. I want to be coming on here, being positive, spreading positive mental health awareness, but I kept getting dragged into that old subject, which I'm not going to do anymore. I'll suffer in silence, okay? I'll suffer in silence. Thanks, Foxy. Was what the real blue? I don't need no the comments reading. I'm just reading the comments. That's all I'm doing. Reading the I'm getting a bit warm. Just reading the comments in the section below. That's why it looks like when I look at the camera, I'm fine. But when I'm reading the comments, I like interacting with the audience. Oh yeah, Blue wasn't happy when you took her spanner. Yeah, she was a false Blue. She was a false Bubs. I've never known her. I don't know how the fuck she got the spanner in the first place. I've just unlocked a lot of my videos. There's still another 300-400 to unlock. I'm not doing them all yet. I'll get some watch hours in the bank. And fair play to you, mate. Hope it works out on here. It will work out, because I'll make it work out. I'll make it work out. I've got to make another channel. I'll do that. No problem. I'll shut this down completely. I'll make a new channel with my GoPro, going all around the country in the wagon. All around the country like Billy Moore does. But I'm not going to prey on the immigrants and the underprivileged who are sleeping rough in a tent on the street, going put in the face, belittling them. That's what he does. He's a fucking wronging me. Cross-dresser. Trust me. Manifest it, bro. Manifest what? Manifest what, Foxy? Eh? The channel will manifest itself at the end of the day, and we'll see where we go from there. But at the end of the day, I just want to come on here and spread positivity, not negativity, okay? That's not what I want. I don't want to upset people. Finish what, mate? You've not even got a fucking thing. The channel, mate. What? Finish the channel? Is that what you're saying, Foxy? Finish the channel. Finish yourself. It's all that about, mate. Yeah. What the fuck is all that about? I just don't get you. Finish it yourself. Finish what myself? No, manifest the channel. Who are you on about that? Foxy and Hugo Gravin. He said, finish it. And I said, finish what? He said, the channel, mate. Foxy did. And Hugo Gravin come up and said, yourself. Finish those volumes, lad. Listen, I just take my meds as prescribed. You know, I could get them out now and prove it to you, but I don't think I have the need to be fair. I just want to come on here. I'm not after making money. It's therapy for me. I'm speaking about my problems with like-minded individuals. Because if you register to this channel, subscribe to this channel, or press the notification bell, I understand there's a lot of trolls, and I understand why. I wasn't born last week. I understand why. Steve, who's Steve? Steve who? Jaden Lewis. Don't start again, mate. I can't be doing with you today. Yeah, so again, I apologise about what words come out my mouth yesterday, threatening people and this and that and the other. I was pissed as a fart. I don't mean it. I'm a nice soul at heart, and the people behind this whole scheme know that I'm a good person at heart. They know it. You take care, pal. No, Zopiclone. I don't take Zopiclone, mate. I don't take Zopiclone. You take care, pal. Stop what? You go. They taste like you got a penny in your mouth. Yeah, they don't taste very nice. Brilliant, mate. Absolutely class last night. It wasn't. I could get myself in a lot of trouble for saying things like that. A lot of trouble. And I'm not under any illusion. Staff here or not, doesn't matter. I shouldn't be conducting myself in that way. I'll never come on YouTube under the influence ever, ever, ever again. You know, I fell asleep last night on the live stream. I woke up this morning, my phone was fucking flat as a witch's tit. 17 people get unliked. Listen, if they want to like it, they can like it. If they don't want to like it, they don't have to. I'm not begging people to do things. Things will happen organically. You know, I've written a big thing out last week about the topic. I'm going to be topics I'm going to be covering next year. I've done quite a bit of research on each illness, and like I said last year, I'm a year behind because I've had to stop because of the abuse was making me poorly, making me ill, you know, and the accusations was making me ill. But I'm going to sidestep that for a moment now. What topics? Different illnesses: bipolar, schizophrenia, borderline personality disorder, dissocial personality disorder, all things chronic PTSD, PTSD itself, lots of different illnesses I know lots about. I mean, I can't give medical advice because I'm not a trained doctor. I'm not trained, so I can't give advice. I can only give my own personal experiences on each medication. My mental health has never been better. It's stable. Okay? When I come on here and the trolls start kicking in, that's when I start, everybody gets trolls. It's part of YouTube. But I'm not even going to ban them anymore because actually trolls help build channels as well. So what do you think of that, Foxy? Do you think that's a good idea? Take care, Foxy. Take care, mate. Good night, God bless. Thanks for nipping in. Yeah, so um, again, I apologise for my behaviour yesterday. There was no need for it. I have pubs, yes, I have. I was in Garth and Whitemore. Roy Whiting, the fellow that killed Sarah Payne, he was in there. When you go in there, you got to sign a disclaimer. If you say anything to a nonce or lash out, do any physical damage to a nonce, you can be charged by the police. So they're mingling them in now with general population, which I think is absolutely disgusting. I was fucked up yesterday. I shouldn't come on here threatening people and this and that, and it's not me. I'm not a violent. I mean, don't get me wrong. Somebody comes to my door, they're getting fucking. I'm getting their DNA. They can have mine, and the rest will get nicked later. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have any trouble with nobody. I just keep myself to myself, and that's it. It's the best way. Keep your circle small. I bet it was funny. I fell to bloody sleep. I fell to sleep. Yeah, well, I was in Whitemore with that Roy Whiting. Horrible bastard. He killed that little girl, Sarah Payne, if you can remember her. Which term you put a fart, jump, pump, proof, or trouser cough, fart, fart like a jam tart. Come on, guys, get kicking in. Get this algorithm sped back up. I was getting 15,000 views and 8,500 views, 5,500 views on me analytics, but it's slowing down somewhat because I've not been on for a while. You know, I ended up going into a mental hospital for 28 days. The accusation was hurting me that bad. I cracked up. I had a mental, nervous, physical and mental nervous breakdown. You imagine being accused of such thing. Anyway, I'm staying away from that topic. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to spread a word. I know I was smashing it, mate. I was. And I soon will be again, Bubs. I soon will be again, mate. I'm going to try and put some time and effort whilst I'm off work now for the next 3 months. End of March, I'll be starting work. Everything will be done. Tax on the van, MOT on the van, the fucking works. You know, just gotta wait for my mate to get out of the jug. He's getting to Garth in February, yeah, January, early January. I'm going picking him up. Do you like coarse fishing or fly fishing more? Love coarse fishing. Always have a rod on the bottom for carp, and I like a pole just for catching the little tench and roach and bream, stuff like that. But I also like live baiting for piking. It's a bit cruel, but you know, they're going to eat them in the water anyway, aren't they? So you put a live bait, put a live bait on. Once I caught a pike and had a jack pike inside it. I kid you not. My mate took it home and his dad cooked it and he ate it. Pike. You've just been doom scrolling, mate. And a short up from last night. Yeah, I know there is. I've seen it. I've reported it. I've reported it. Who's put that there, Foxy? Who's put that one there, eh? I've just been doom scrolling, mate, and there's a short up from last night. Well, I'm gonna be embarrassed, aren't I? It's as simple as that. I shouldn't be, I shouldn't be conducting myself in such a way. It's just as simple as that, really. So whatever I said, whatever backlash I get, I deserve every little ounce of it, you know. But I just want to be civilized. I want to get out next year when we go pro, and until I've had my operation, visit as many towns and cities as I can, and concentrate on the people on the streets who have got mental health problems and try to signpost them. Trying to signpost them, you know. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference now. I've done a lot of bad in my life, a lot of crime, robberies, burglaries, stuff like that. All things that I'm ashamed of, but I can't take away, you know. I've not been nicked, not done any crime for 10 years. I've not been to prison for 10 whole years, which is a masterful change in my life, you know, masterful, absolutely masterful. So, yeah, stand up for what you believe in, of course. But when you're getting stuff flung at you, left, right, and centre, false allegations, the mind can only take so much, and it starts releasing it through the body. I was trembling, I was shaking, I got put on antidepressants. I felt like my world was caving in. I felt like my world was caving in. You know, I've never been bullied in my life physically, but I've been bullied on YouTube, but I've never reported nobody. Foxy, what was the short saying? And who's put the short up? Foxy, or has it just appeared on the algorithm? I've just done lots of about 40 videos again. I'm just gonna do a bit by bit because it's exhausting. You know, I just want a peaceful life. I don't want trouble with nobody. I don't want people to have trouble with me. I just want to get on with my life. You know, I've done nothing wrong to nobody in 10 years, and it's going to carry on that way unless I've got to be on the defense. I'm always ready, whether I'm driving in the wagon, whether I'm on foot, whether I'm at home, I am ready. Okay? I will die, but one person or whatever, how many people I can catch will be leaving their DNA behind, and the rest will get nicked later. Okay? That's what page I'm on. But I don't want to go there. I just want to be positive now. Not come on YouTube intoxicated, threatening to ram fucking vans into houses and stuff like that. I woke up this morning and I thought, wow, what the fuck have I gone and done? Stupid behaviour. Absolutely damn right stupid. Seg Williams, are you about? Steph, are you about? Bone to pick with you, bear. See, I'm not even gonna name drop because that's not me. But half of you people haven't got a clue who I've got wrapped around me. Okay? I've got a lot of people wrapped around me. I do a lot of favours for a lot of big hitters, right? And that's enough that I'll say on that matter. So, guys, there's one thing I'd love to do, but I'm not going to mention it. Either I get the invitation, the opportunity, or I've got no other way than to just get on with my life. It's just as simple as that. You know, I had my phone compromised last week. I had my internet switched off. You know, easily to sort out. Just 10-minute phone call, all restored. But, but, it's something that I don't need and I don't want. I don't want trouble with anybody. I just want to live my life and, to the best of my potential. I lost my daughter at birth, which was a big, big, big turning point for me. She was adopted at birth. Valentina Cruz, holla pappy. Not seen you for a while, Valentina. I hope you press the like button on the way in, sweetheart. Venezuela, the Americas, eh? Top fucking cocaine from there. Or top product, as you should say on here. You're gonna press the like button, Venezuela. Valentina Cruz. There's not many people pressing the like button, which means there's a few trolls in here. I'll start digging them out in a minute. I'll start digging them out now, actually. I know we've all heard something that we wouldn't usually say. And I don't need to defend myself anymore. I still got to do it physically. No, I'm not rough. I never get rough because I'm not a big drinker. My son's 7 on the 2nd of January. You always looking lit, mate. Keep it real, take it easy. Hope you all have a decent Christmas. Nice one, Ricky Desert. God bless you, mate. And Bubs is the man in the house. Right back at you, Ricky. It's all men that are coming over. I ain't seeing no women and children. Me neither, mate. The government's got an agenda. They get paid billions off the country that we accept them immigrants, migrants from. But do you know what? I'd flee the fucking country if it went off in England and the Russians started bombing fuck. I'd jump on a plane and go to fucking Spain or wherever. Or I'd fucking swim the channel if I had to with a pair of armbands on and a wetsuit. I'd do that. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Thanks for the likes, guys. They do help build the algorithm. You people in the chat, can you press the bell if you haven't already, so you get notified when I come on doing my live stream. When I start going around the country with my GoPro camera, I've just bought Apple Mac Pro, 1,300 fucking quid and 1,100 quid, 2,400 quid for 2 bits of kit. That was with 4 ID cards, 4 SD cards, and 4 extra batteries. Panasonic. Apparently they're the best. So it remains to be seen. You'll see me after Christmas. You like me, dear. You don't even know me, Valentina. You don't even know. But thank you anyway. Um, can't wait to go and get my teeth done. There's so many people making bad comments about my teeth. It's made me feel very, very conscious of my teeth. So I'll be going mid next year. Mid next year. After my operation and before I start work. So April. Just for 2 weeks. 7 implants because I've got 7 lost teeth and 23 zirconium crowns. 53.50, which isn't bad. Cost fucking 30 grand over here. Can't even get it on the fucking drip. I've got good credit and I can't get my teeth done on finance. I can't afford 30 fucking grand. Okay, now. No, I mean, I've got a few bob, but I've not got that much. I wish. Yes, Mark. I know I'll give you some shit on here, but I'm only messing, mate. Hope you good chin up. And it's the first I've ever heard of you, mate. Must have been a long time ago. I can't remember. But I get shit on here all the time. It doesn't bother me. There's only one subject when I get shit that bothers me, but I'm not bringing it up again. Okay? I'm not coming on here intoxicated and sometimes I need to be intoxicated me to speak with my mind, to speak the truth. But then I start getting, I was in bitches today, last night. That wasn't beer. That was me genuinely, genuinely hurting real bad. I'm grieving still. In fact, I can't grieve. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Come on, what meds are you on, guys? I was watching last night, mate. Yeah, it was a bad shout. All the threats was hollow threats. I don't know why I said all that shit. Just isn't me. I even fell over and banged me eye. It's my left eye. As you're looking at the phone, it's my right eye. If you look at my eyebrow, on here, you see a big lump. Surprised it didn't blacken my eye. Fucking didn't half hit the floor hard. Tony, Marnie, Leo. Yes, the boy. Thank you for liking the video. I'm going to get rid of them videos I made last night. I'm going to get rid of them. Completely rid. Because it's just bad news. You don't threaten fucking people you can't compete with. Come on. Go on, keep them love hearts going over whoever's doing that. Let's get this algorithm. Tony, Marnie, Leo, been waiting for you all day. That's a bit much. You a troll. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you one that wished me a prayer last night. Amen to that prayer. I've just read it. I've got the New and Old Testament on my phone. I don't read the Bible as much as I should. I think we're all sinners. We all sin on a daily basis, But it's you're a jock, aren't you? You're a jerk too. You look half sober tonight, so that means you're Scotch. You're Scottish. You could be a troll, for all I know. I've been getting battered from Scotland. Battered. Creeping in this space. Creeping in my space. I'm just a person that wants to fix his life up. Be a YouTube influencer. Eventually, I've got all the kids. I just need to settle, and let the threats stop and the accusations stop. I'm on pre-labs, mate, yes. I'm on 200 milligrams in the morning and 200 milligrams about tea time. They say 12 hours, but I'll give it about 8 or 9, 10 max. I don't wait 12 hours, I can't. I'm in pain. I'm on morphine, I'm on all kinds. I can't wait to see the back of it all. I'm sick to death of the chemist ordering prescriptions and being tied down to a place because I've got to go to the chemist for my medication. It's horrible. Sooner I have the surgery, the better. Yeah, I'm on DAS as well. 30 mil a day, 3 10s, and I take them as prescribed as well. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. In fact, no, I don't actually, I'm a liar. I take one in the morning and I take two at night for bed. But that's still 3 in a day. You're meant to take them 3 times a day. But I take two at night. Pregabalin, not my thing. I don't get a buzz off my medication. I've been on it 14 years, all of it, you know. I don't get a buzz. I don't get a mild altering buzz like people will get who don't have a tolerance. My body's immune to them now, but I have been coming off them slowly myself. So me habit, so to speak, it is an habit, isn't it? Even though it's pharmaceutical, they're still drugs. I know they're not street drugs, but they're still drugs. So I'm still effectively a junkie because I'm on medication. Yes, okay, it's through no fault of my own, but you're gonna have some rattle coming off that, bro. No, I'm not. Scotsy, I've been reducing dramatically lately, like giving the chemist half my meds back. Normally I'd sell them or give them away or whatever. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I take them back to the chemist now, and that's me. Like I get oral morph solution, and it's PRN, which means when required. I get 160 mils a week. Sometimes, most times, I take the 100 ml bottle back, and I think they've got to dispose of it, even if the seal's not broken. But I still take it back, because yes, junkie, you're seeing train spotting. I've seen train spotting, yeah. I've been off the methadone 6 years in August coming. It took me a little bit longer to come off the green stuff than what it did to come off the actual street stuff. But you know, at least now I'm a clean person. You know, and I take good pride in that. I take very good pride in that. Can sell what 15 acre? Can sell 15 acre. So, 12 months ago, what you want to buy? Alright, whatever. Told you. Why the fuck have I got Rolex on the fucking wrist? If I'm a user, you know, come on, play the game. A user, a fucking server, don't you mean? You still dating that fella from St. Helens? Nah, you might be getting me mixed up with my brother, Joseph. Yeah, oral morph. No, I'm not selling it. Joking that, yeah. He's got a fella. Rolex don't make a face that colour. Yes, they fucking do. It's limited edition. There's a Pepsi one, a blue one, and a green one, as in dial. Do your own before you start dropping your comments. Do your own work. That's all I ask of you. Yeah, look, you listening? Can you hear that rattling? It's autumn. Never needs winding. The movements of your wrist keeps track of the time. The movement of your wrist that keeps track of the time. Keep my paperwork separate to my watch, obviously. I'm gonna have to get proper clean mark before you go for felling them big trees, bro. I know, and I'll be off the medication. Obviously, I'll have had my knee replacement done, so I'm tapering down already. I'm on half of what I'm prescribed, you know. So I'm self-medicating in a way, and I'm coming down. I've not got a big benzo habit anymore. I only have 7 blues a week, not 21. You know, so believe it or don't believe it, it is what it is. I can hear it ticking. Do you know what? It is quite loud actually. It is quite loud when it's ticking. I had a Tudor, which is made by Rolex. Tudor Royal, I think. Royal Oak. Oh no, that's an AP. I wish I had the money for an AP. I'd love one, but I've not. So I started on tag, right? I give 795 for an Aqua Racer. Ended up selling it for 1800 quid. I had a tag Gulf Special Edition, which I paid 900 for, and I sold it for 1900. And then I bought the Tudor for £2.5 grand, and then I put 3 grand towards for this. This watch is 15 years old. There's not a mark on the screen because it's sapphire crystal from Stratford upon Avon. Bubs, are you from Stratford upon Avon? The Shakespeare County, Warwickshire. I used to work in Stratford. Yeah, got a roller from Stratford upon Avon, didn't you? Do you know what? No, it wasn't from. I don't think it was from Stratford. Oh, it was. It was for the jewelers that was green, painted green, painted green. He wasn't letting me in because I looked like a fucking thug, a robber. And I was showing him a bunch of cash that I've come to buy that watch out the window. You know what I mean? And he took a part. I got robbed, really. I only got 1,200 quid for my Tudor. I paid fucking nearly 3 grand for it. But you know, when you sell stuff to dealers, they've got to put their mark in. You've got to miss the middleman out if you're selling something. If you're selling a van, sell it private. Don't sell it to Go Compare. You know what I mean? Or WeBuyAnyVan.com. But it's a blessing I phoned them because there was no oil in my van after a major service. So he's picking it up tomorrow. He's going to have to clean the injectors. The pistons might have fucking melted together. Only good thing I can see, I'm not a mechanic, only good thing I can see is there's no metal particles in the oil bay. So, fingers crossed. I mean, the engine is only it was fitted on the 28th of the 10th. It's an ex thingy van, and it had a new engine. I've got the receipts. £6,000 for a new engine. The wagon isn't even worth that. Oh, it is worth just about that, maybe a bit less. Yeah, the jewellers, Bubs, the jewellers right opposite the Anne Hathaway's cottage. It's green and it's got gold writing. Google it. Go on Google Maps now and have a look at it, and you'll know I'm not a liar. I wanted the blue dial because I'm a Man City fan, even though it's navy, like a royal navy blue. But the Pepsi, I'm not even sure what colour the Pepsi is. I just know there's a Pepsi version. It's a Just. It's the bottom of the line. No, King is the bottom of the. No, Precision is the bottom of the line. King is next, and then Just is next. It's no GMT. It's no Sky Dweller. You know, it's no submariner. It's just a bog standard roller. What I've wanted all my life, and I've managed to clap my hands on one. You know, what colour was your Subaru, Mark? Never had a Subaru, me kid. William Shakespeare, birthplace, you mean, mate? I live 1 minute from there. Yeah, William Shakespeare. I know where you live. I've got a rough idea where you live because is there a little car park, like a public car park that fits about 20 cars near your gaff, Bubs? Because that's where I used to park, pay and display, little private parking gaff, just off the centre, right off the centre, and there's flats around it. That's the one, mate. Are you being serious, Bubs, or are you playing fibs? Bubs, are you being serious? Do you live near that car park? You know I know where that car park is. You know I know Stratford, don't you? Jesus loves you, friend. GTG. Shady lady. Honestly, mate, on my boy's life, it's all, mate, on my Lottie's life. I won't lie to you. I'm not a fucking liar. I'm a lot of things, mate. I'm not a fucking liar. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a rapist. But I'm a lot of things. I'll come to a twat. I'm an horrible bastard at times, you know. But I just want to do the best I can, you know. If I've got to start a new channel, I will. I'll just start it up. Not a problem. I'll soon get 1,000 followers on the road. 50 followers to go live. I'll soon get 1,000. You know, I've got well over 4,000 hours on this channel. You know, I just don't want beef with nobody at all. You know, I really don't. Even if somebody comes on bad mouthing me, accusing me, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it because I've come so far in my life. Do you like doner pizza? Nah, I don't. I don't like doner meat, mate. It's unhealthy. It's horrible. I don't like the chicken kebabs neither because they take too long. I tell you what I do like: kofta kebab. Like I think it's Greek. Bloody beautiful, beautiful. Doner pizza. My favourite pizza is a margherita. Um, Meat feast margherita with a barbecue base and not a tomato base. Wow. Next fucking level, guys. And I mean, next level. Jalapenos. Gotta have the jalapenos. One of my housemates, who lives in the supported gaff with me, he's got some garlic powder in his cupboard and I keep battering it. I'm going to have to buy him a new one. I've not even told him yet. He's all right though. He's a good person. You know, I've landed in a good place. You know, the staff on site, but they just keep themselves to themselves. And then that's just trouble. They press the panic alarm. Apart from that, keep your head down and sweet. You know what I mean? I just want to vindicate myself for yesterday. That was wrong. I've been on and done some naughty videos, punching the finger. That's old news now to me. I mean, it still hit the forefront of my mind, but if I can't do anything about it, why worry about it? That's yesterday. Chip paper. What do you mean? That's yesterday's chip paper. I don't understand what you mean. I didn't care what you mean, mate. Oh yeah, yesterday's news. I live in supported living because I've got mental health problems and I struggle to hold down the tenancy. I mean, it's a bit embarrassing at the age of 44 coming on YouTube saying that, you know, I can't keep hold of a tenancy properly. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm being taught life skills. I've spent a lot of my life in prison, which means you don't mature. You don't, you stop, your body clock stops when you go to prison and you don't mature. But when you do, you know, it is what it is. Boo Boo 22. Now then, welcome to the chat. Nothing wrong with that, mate. We all live and learn. You come out in same age mindset. You don't, Yeah, you do, yeah. You come out and say, "Mate's mindset," yeah. I'm doing my best. Don't keep pressing that love heart button if it's you, Bubs. Get to town in it for a couple of minutes, lad. I'm trying to get on the right path. I'm not on the right path yet. I'm not on God's path. I need to be on God's path. All you can do on foot in front of another and keep checking. Baby, you got it. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. And that's it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say at the end of it. It is what it is. Never know. All you can do. Do you go to church? No. I used to go to church before I moved because it was on the doorstep. I read the Bible a lot, scripture. That's what's most important to me. It's not about going. I'm spiritual. I don't like the church. The church is the biggest con and richest organisation in the whole wide world. They have old women and men, widows with no family, signing their houses over to them when they pass away. It's corrupt. The Vatican is corrupt. I'm half Italian and I know the Vatican is fucked. God worked miracles. I'm recovering myself. I was an angry alcoholic and was on a section 18, thankfully. They never grasped. Well, all depends, doesn't it? There's grassing and there's sweet snitching. Somebody come and done an 18 on me. I'd do one of them as well. Unless they caught for me from behind. Or run me over. But I've done nothing to warrant such thing, you know? I'm on here to spread awareness about mental health and how to book an appointment, how to see a psychiatrist, how to get yourself on the ladder if you think or you've been told previously in your life that you have got some type of medical impairment, then you need it investigating, and I can help signpost you there. What do you mean, Tony Manny Leo? That's what you needed. That's what I needed. Oh, you needed that to sort yourself out, you mean? Well, we all have things in life that sorts ourselves out. We all have things in life. Yeah, yourself, of course. You know, self-preservation begins with yourself. Self-preservation begins with yourself. And nobody else. You gotta work on yourself first. You gotta work on yourself first. I'm just playing with my tools. Can't wait to get back in work, you know. I've been lost. It's been a long time. You know, no wonder I started drinking. I'm not an alcoholic, but I drunk 4 days on the spin, which is bad, bad, bad. Especially when I've been doing crack cocaine. I don't want to start being addicted to alcohol. One of the worst addictions there is known to man. I can't believe it, Bubs. You know where that car park is, mate? Little car park. Holds about 20 cars, if that. And I reckon your flat is on that road just before the city centre, just before the town centre, or if it's a city, I don't know. I don't know if it's got a cathedral or not. But I've been to Warwickshire, Shakespeare's County. You come off at Warwick, off the M6 or M5, come off at Warwick. I think you touch the M42, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been that long since I've been there. Come on, guys, drop some comments. Let me know my live hasn't ceased or been sabotaged. Go on, keep them love hearts pumping. If it's you, Bubs, get them blisters on your fucking fingers, kid. 1, 2, 3 love hearts. Oh, they're here again. They're gonna boost my algorithm up massively. I know there's not a lot of people in the chat, but I'll build it back up. I was flying at one point, flying. You know, it's like people don't want to see you do well. You know, people want to hate and demise and buzz off at the demise of a person. Do you know if somebody's doing well? If somebody's doing well, I actually am not jealous. I'm proud for them. I'm happy for them if they're doing well in life. You know, anybody that does well in life has smashed it. I wish I could go back and turn back the clock and start my life again, knowing what I know now. You know, I work for myself. One week I can earn 3 grand. The next week it can piss down all week, and you don't want to get out the van, but you've got to. You know, we got a driver, labourer. I've got me and Tuffy, my partner. Um, that's it. So we get probably 6 grand a month each, me and him. And the other kid gets 5 ton a week on a Friday. And the wagon, as long as he's on time picking us up. You know, so we're going to dot the I's and cross the T's after Christmas. And we'll see where we'll get to. Yeah, jealous people are dangerous. Same mate. Cat gave me emphysema and I'm only 36. Alcohol absolutely ruined my head. Alcohol's a killer. Emphysema is bad. Luckily, I wasn't a big crack smoker. I was more into heroin when I was I call it my old life because it is my old life. I left that behind. I left the old Mark behind. I left the drugs behind, and I started again. And now I've got credit to the hilt. I've got contract telephone times three, one for me, one for my mate. What when he gets out of jail in a couple of weeks, next week rather, and one for me that my nephew uses, my sister's lad. Same mate. Sometimes we have to grieve the old self. Yeah, but I don't want to go into it. I'm sorry. I'm not getting dragged into that again. Not at this time here, especially. It's not coming off my lips again. Anything about that incident. Incidents, not accidents, incidents. Okay? I'm not elaborating any further on that. It's Christmas time. People don't want me coming on here chirping about a cherished lost loved one, do they? No. So I'm going to be respectful and not do it. Yeah. Sometimes you can't grieve because you're not allowed to grieve. But I understand it. I understand it, where they're coming from. I really do. Tony Manny Leo, where are you from, mate? Where are you fucking from, kid? He's from Cheshire. I live in Frodsham. Probably around the corner from you. Cheshire La, is it? Try Frodsham. The estates at the back of Fox Hills, motocross racing course. That's the only bad thing about it. There's fucking motorbikes, especially on the weekend. Wee, 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 wee. Fucking Ellsbury, where's yeah? I know Ellsbury. I know Ellsbury there. Come on, let's get more people in the chat, guys. Can you not press the share button? Let me not talk to four people like I'm talking to a brick wall. Nice one. I know that, G-Bubs. You're a fucking star, mate. Just do it if you can be asked, when you can be asked. Every time you pop in, get your finger on that fucking button for me. Just to bring up the algorithm of the channel, you know. Or was it you, Tony Marnie Leo? God bless you, thank you. Yeah, he'll get there again, Bubs. As long as I don't crumble again. I think I'm a bit more deterrent now. I had the bereavement therapy. Has it helped? No. I was told it wasn't gonna help if I'm still getting flack off the family. It's probably useless. So why the fuck have they done it now? Why haven't they given them a chance to vent, and try and forgive? not forgive for something I've done wrong, but forgive the situation. Forget, sorry, I meant forget the situation, but it is what it is. Yeah, it'll soon build up again, Bubs. Bubs, I always thought he was in the States, mate. I always thought he was in the States. I'm gonna do a long live tonight. I know that, mate, but I enjoy coming on YouTube. Not intoxicated, giving people all kinds of threats, hollow threats, I don't mean. But I like coming on because it's therapy for me. It lets me vent my frustrations, my angers, my problems, and it bounces off your chin, lands in your stride, and you don't even know you've helped me. You know? You don't even know that you've helped me. But yeah, you've got to focus on yourself first before anybody else. Because an unhappy Mark can't make anybody else happy. It's just as simple as that. Go on, Bubs, get them hundreds popping, lad. I bet I'll have 10,000 by the end of this live, about 10,000 reactions. Every time that button gets pressed, it gets classed as a reaction in the analytic part of the thing, and it doesn't half bloody speed up your algorithm. It doesn't half. Postcodes out yesterday. I'm not gonna give me proper postcode to anybody. You fucking, no matter how twisted it was, you fucking crackers. What's happened? I'm ready. Don't worry about that. Where's all the people gone? Yeah. Quote tonight. There or thereabouts. There or thereabouts. Can somebody drop a comment? Check me live not seized, please. Oh, so there's no in now. Oh, two more people have just popped in. Two more people just popped in. I'm gonna put the phone down in a minute because I need to do a little bit of something. In fact, no, I don't. I don't. So, yeah. What was lagging, Joe? Tony? Was my internet lagging? There's only one person in the chat. I think I get it wrong, YouTube. There's about fucking a dozen or more people in this chat right now. I tell you what, if you're in the chat, put a comment on, or just put an emoji on. Interweb. What's interweb? I don't even know what interweb is. Is that your network provider? Or your Wi-Fi? I've never heard of interweb. I don't use Wi-Fi. I only use my phone data. I don't use Wi-Fi at all. Public or there's Wi-Fi in here. I won't use it. Even though I've got a secure VPN, a virtual VPN, hidden IP address, all the rest of it. My phone gets scanned for malware threats, all this and that. All my Samsung, just so you know, will not be getting activated because somebody has managed to make a false Samsung account. I'm switching to Apple. I've hated iPhones for years. But you know what? I had a Google Pixel 9 Pro, and that was a hybrid. That was a mixture between an Android and a iPhone. So I'm going to be getting the iPhone, probably 13, 14. Not interested in the latest, about 600 quid, 700 quid if it's mint with a box and a guarantee, 12 months guarantee. Wow, sounds like gangs talking. What do you mean sounds like gangs talking? Tony Manivio. Nothing, taking nothing, Harvey. Sounds like gangs talking. What the fuck's all that about? What's happening, guys? Just doing a wee bit of homework. 23 people popped in the meantime. Can I apologise if I offended anybody whilst I was under the influence yesterday? The threats I made and things like that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. If I'm gonna do something at the end of the day, I'm not gonna blast it all over YouTube. I'm just gonna go and get it done, aren't I? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do a graft and blah blah. What have you taken today? Clean. Yeah, well, of course I'm clean. Clean. I've been clean for fucking nearly 10 years. 9 years November next year. So eight years just gone. Yeah. On my birthday as well, the 3rd of November. I've done really well with the drug scene, getting off the drugs and stuff. It was hard work. It was hard work, but losing my little daughter, my only child, only biological child, and I went and lost her. I've got the DNA, the drug results, everything. I was squeaky clean. I failed on my mental health at the time. My mum couldn't have a newborn. She's got ailments, physical ailments. My sister wasn't in a position, but my sister who's a teacher, who's got a child the same age, could have had her. Oh, I'm not having it. I don't want drugs in my life. So, do you know what, though? It kills me to say it, but I'm sure she's happy. I'm sure she'll be looking forward to Father Christmas coming. And I can take a bit of solace from that, you know. Okay, I'm not there to provide, but she's got a fortune in the bank account. Fortune. Absolute small. She's got about 70, 80 grand, and that's been paid off me. Direct debit every payment. I get benefits since I've been on benefits. My mum puts it in Easter, Christmas, birthday. My sisters do, my brother does, and one of my aunties does. So there's 5 or 6 of us paying in on a monthly basis, and it's in a stocks and shares. And I've just moved it to adventurous because of I like a risk, I like a gamble. You know, the element of surprise is good for anybody. You never know what's behind that door, do you? Until you get through it. If you get through it, you never know what's behind that door. Now, if I offended anybody last night, I am so, so sorry. I really am. I don't want beef with nobody. I just want to get on with my life peacefully. I really do. There's one thing I wish for, and I hope to God that it's granted, but I'm not going to keep mentioning it. Every time I come onto YouTube, I seem to gravitate to a certain subject, and it's not just hurting me, it's hurting other people. So I'm going to refrain. Refrain meaning I'm going to stop going on to that topic. Doesn't mean to have forgotten about it or don't care about it. Just means to say, you know, I have um, forgotten about it for now. You know, is that you, Harvey? It's me, Yorkie. You didn't offend anyone. Oh, I offended people last night. I might have been fucking half cut, but I remember every word I said. I was threatening to drive fucking vans and skip wagons through houses and stuff like that. That's not me. That's not me. It really isn't. You know, I'm actually a nice person. I always trying to hold the door open for an older lady, sit up on the bus if somebody needs a seat. Just little bits like that that life experience brings to you. You know, there's nothing better than life experience itself. You know, it's like when you're learning in college. When I was doing my joinery course in college, in jail, but in a college, but within the jail, it's not the same as doing it on site with the joiners, knowing all the loopholes and the, you know, bodges and scarper jobs you can get away with and do. You know, I can do fascias, gutters, cladding, downspike, downspipes. I can do a box end, a gable end, an apex. I can do it all. And I don't cap over the wood. I take the wood off and cap the 16-foot fascia board to the beams, which is meant to be done. Many travelling people, not travellers, I don't want to put travellers down, but a lot of joiners do it as well. They cap over the wood. Now that plastic is only as good as the rotten wood. However, if you put it in the joints, the hoists, is sweet. It's no harm ripping the wood off, ripping the fascia board, I think the council ones, the wooden ones, are 16 foot. I like the plow cell. I get my plastics from Warrington, where that Gary Newlove got killed. God bless him. He never got killed at work, got killed at home, but he used to serve us PVC. Now I can get the full kit in brown or grey for a 4 bedroom detached house for about 600 quid. Boards, fixtures, fittings, screws, caps, the lot, beading, everything. And charge what? 4,800 quid for the job. And takes a day and a half, 2 days. Drag it out. Little things like that go on a long way in life, mate. Hope you're well and good, Mark. Thanks, UG United. You offend me, but I was into it, to be fair. User, you offend me, but I was into it, to be fair. What does that mean to me? All you did was say about people accusing and was quite upset. He wasn't threatening anybody. I know, but I'm reliving the situation for other people, which I shouldn't be doing. It should just be left to lie. Leave it to lie. It'll never leave me, ever, but it will be left to lie, especially on the YouTube platform. I'm going to give it one last go, okay? One last go. And if I get upset, if I get trolled, if I get cancelled, and they can't cancel me because I'm not doing anything wrong. I've got receipts for all my email, all my YouTube work. I've got receipts for all of it, every bit of it. Every message I get, every comment I get gets sent to my phone at my mum's, where it's secure. So anything ever happens to me, the culprits are in the fire, aren't they? You offend me, I was into it, to be fair. Mark, get a bag and go fully committed. What do you mean get a bag, mate? Mark, get a bag in, go fully committed. Use a jail too. What does that mean to me? Where am I from originally? I'm from St. Helens originally, me, mate. You've only got to Google me. You won't find no naughtiness on my name. Google me name, Mark Ferraro, Mark with a C. You won't find no badness on me. You only got to Google chat people these days to find out the wrong ones. Use your jail too. What you mentioning violence for? Mark, get a bag in. Go fully committed. Listen, I'm not fucking shouting what I've got on YouTube, mate. What I've got or what I've not got. Okay? It is what it fucking is, mate. All I want to do is make a difference to other people's lives. Relive my life experiences. What bag are you on about? You on about a bag of smack? Is that what you're on about? A gym bag? What do I need a gym bag for? When I'm having an operation in fucking February. What do I need a gym bag for? You're a troll, you use a GR2, aren't you? You're gonna have to go missing in a minute, I think. Bubs, if you're still on, give this user GR2. Good luck, yeah? Why? Am I gonna need it? I know people know my geolocation. Do I sat here look scared? No, because I'm prepared. Okay? That's all I've got to say. Tick tock, tick tock. You know they can lock the locks, but they can't stop the clocks. Oh, I know it's well, but you keep your enemies closer and your friends further. Not that I've got any enemies like, but you know. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I know he's a fucking troll. I seen the green hair fucking a long time ago. You're a jock. You are a troll. I'm no troll. I'm no a troll. Just eat me, not me. Do you know? Google the family crest of the name, Italian name Ferraro. Ferraro. And it's Scotch. It's the blue dragon clawing. I couldn't believe it. I've got Scotch in me. That's Steph. Use your gear 20. Use your gear 2. That's Steph, the Wizard of Wishaw, Motherwell. Why didn't you say you were Scottish, man? Because you found out the other day. Google it now. The surname Ferraro. What is the family crest of Ferraro? And it comes up as Scottish. I'm having the coat of arms on my back. My family crest. Hey Mark, what you doing? Will you do a live on Christmas? I certainly will, if I'm still here. You're alright, man. I'll give you it. Listen, I know I'm right. If you just googled it, you'll know. And I'm proud. We're all immigrants in some way, shape, or form. My dad's Italian, but I was shell shocked to find out my family name, Crest, was Scottish. It's got the blue dragon, not dragons, but the blue like thing that's clawing up, the blue figurine. But there's a few of them, and they all relate to Scotland. How an Italian name, how my ancestors must have been from Scotland. And in saying that, when my dad came over here 40 odd years ago, he worked at the Glen Eagles Hotel in Scotland. That might have something to do with it, I'm not sure. How are you, Linda Kay? I hope you're well. Thank you for the membership. Another moderator hasn't just handled this at all. No, I'm not stoned, I'm not pissed, I'm not smacked up. All I'm doing is reading the comments below. That's why my eyes are pointing down. The blues are kicking in, man. Sleeping time. I don't sleep in the night, me mate. I'm a night owl. I'm awake all night and asleep all day. It's just a way of conditioning my brain. The blues are kicking in. I've not even taken them yet. I haven't even taken them. I don't do a single street drug. I don't even smoke weed. I've had a couple of joints off one of my mates. Well, not mates, one of the kids and all. But I'm not interested in, really not interested in street drugs anymore. I'm just not, I've grown out of it. The blues are kicking in. The wind is getting opened in a minute. There's fumes in this room. I don't know how, I don't know why. That's a bit silly to be fair. Right eye is going mad because I've got a lazy eye, and I told you before. Oh no, that's my left eye. I fell and banged my eye on the floor last night, drunk. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. I stayed on a long time last night while you fell asleep. Bless you. I fell asleep and I woke up with my battery dead. Fell asleep. Don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did. I fell asleep. But I apologise to anybody that said nasty things about last night. I don't mean it. We all say things we don't mean when we're drunk or under the influence of something of some sort of nature, whether that be class A drugs, alcohol, cannabis, ketamine, whatever it is. I've never had ketamine, so I wouldn't know, but you know, I watched you slide off bed and phone went blank. I never slid off the bed. I fell over when I was awake. I didn't fall off my bed. Oh yeah, I did. But I wasn't asleep at that point. I wasn't asleep at that point. Yeah, I wasn't asleep at that point. Go on, keep these happy faces coming. Keep the algorithm bursting. Go on, Linda K. Get pressing them emojis. Get me to the top of the tree again. Let's see how far I can get, guys. I just want to better my life, that's all. It's a hobby to me, this. And it's therapy also. Therapy and a hobby all in one hit. You know, it's good for me in one way. When I start getting accused of certain malicious stuff, I just clock off. It's not worth the fucking heartache. It really isn't. I mean, I've got 1,620 subscribers. You know, I've only got to do that another 100 times. And I've got 160,000. And when I hit the streets with a GoPro camera, my fucking numbers will go through the roof. I'm not very good at editing, so I'm gonna have to learn how to edit, unless I do unfiltered. So anything that happens or that is said, if it's swear words, I'm gonna have to bleep them out, but I'm gonna need to learn how to do so, because I am computer illiterate. I haven't got a fucking clue with these smartphones. They're probably more danger than the worth. They're probably more danger than the bloody worth. Fucking hell. Weather. Never mind. Yeah, the screen was dark, but I thought it might have fell with the screen down. May well have done. May well have done. I woke up this morning. In fact, no, it didn't fall because it was on the right hand side of my bed. My phone turned off, switched off, where the battery had drained because it was on all night. And I woke up at 5 o'clock, okay? And somebody had been viewing it for 3 hours. So that means I was up at 2, 3 o'clock, still watching it. I'm unsure, Linda. I'm not too sure. Bubs, are you still in the house? Why is it only showing one person when there's more than that in the chat? A lot more. You can't trust these YouTube numbers, you know. You can't trust them. They're not accurate. I know there's 20 people on this channel now, but they might not have pressed there's probably 120 watching in the background. Don't want to dox herself, so they're keeping out of the way. Is it the silence before the storm? Who knows? 2 hours. 2 hours. I don't think it'll have done over 1,000 views this video. I'll go to about 3-ish. And we'll see how I get on. We'll see how I get on. What do you mean? How can we reach a wider audience? All of you press share the live stream. It'll get further afield. There'll be more people in the chat if you press the share button. Subscribe, like, and even more so, share. Thank you, whoever's sending those love hearts. Tony, Marnie, Leo. Have you got 3 kids? One called Tony, one called Marnie, and one called Leo. Is that what your name is on YouTube? Your children's name? I'm going to start doing shorts tomorrow. Because you're right, yeah. They do gather the algorithm. I've not been doing any shorts. I've not done nothing apart from the last 1 or 2 days for 6 months. Because I've got drilled into the ground with accusations and I just couldn't take it anymore. I wound up in a mental hospital and for 28 days and the rest is history, you know. Oh, the dogs, bless them. What are they? Big bullies, cane corsos, dogs. Oh, staffies, long-legged or short-legged, long-bodied, short-legged, long-legged, long body. The little staffs, small staffs, are the proper ones. You've got to go to Staffordshire now, the kennels, to buy proper staff because they've been ruined. The breed is ruined. If you don't get from a reputable breeder, if you get from a backyard breeder, you're wasting your money. They've been fucking ships over from Hungary. I bought a French bulldog for £2.5 grand in 2014, and since then I've never seen a pure Frenchie like mine was. As soon as I got mine, it seemed to be everybody else got theirs and started breeding them. But when you buy a new van or new car, you always notice that van or car on the road. So it might just be one of those, to be fair. What do you mean you've got some critters, Linda? Yeah, you need to go Stafford. And my name's not Blue, my name's Mark. Blue didn't tell you that. Critters, what are they? The loud little animals. Is that what you mean? I meant a blue staffy, or Irish blue staffy, okay. Sorry. I'm in Alabama, Tony. Alabama Slammer. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. The Alabama Slammer. Do you know what? He's put your country on the map in. Your town or city on the map as Deontay Wilder. Come on, guys, press the like button. Tony Marley, Leo. I don't like boxing, it's a circus. What do you mean you like boxing? Yes, that's country talk. Animals, Chris. Like nappies are diapers there. Pram is a stroller. Nappies are here. Diapers are in America. Pram is over here. A stroller is in America. Is that what you mean? Linda? Tell me the truth. I don't know who this Tony Mahoney kid is, you know. Yeah, Christmas. Oh, so it's talking about rats and shit. Yeah, we call them mice and rats. Mice and rats, yeah. They must call them critters over there. She's in America, Linda Kay. She's a good mod as well. Fucking rats. Use it. Rats, mate. Like they call nappies, diapers. They call a pram, a stroller. And they call rats and mice critters. A critter to me is like a big long green insect that makes loads of noise in the night time when you're walking past a bush. That's what critters I know. Well, I've got cats, dogs, raccoons, and a skunk. I know you rescued raccoons, Linda, I know that. Grasshopper, that's it. Thank you. Easy, well done. Cats, dogs, raccoons. Skunk not spit at you or piss on you. Does the skunk not stink, Linda? The skunk must stink, you know. I'm having a cockerel for my Christmas dinner. Cockerel and salmon. Cockerel and salmon. I've already ordered it from the farm where my mum lives in Rainford. Cockerel. So it's probably going to taste the same as fucking chicken and turkey, but apparently it's a lot richer. So it's like I've been advised by the butcher who I bought it from, 48 quid by the way, with the salmon. But obviously it's smoked salmon, so that's already done. I'm not going to bother with the salmon. I'm not really a salmon. I might make me bird egg Benedict Boxing Day morning with it. Give it a surprise. We'll see. Yeah, we're putting a big leg of lamb in the slow cooker and the cockerel is going in the oven. Wrapped in tin foil, glazed with Manuka honey. Oof. I'm gonna sear it first in the wok. Sear it, boom, and get to work. It's gonna be one to remember this one. I've had a few bad Christmases, and you know what? I'm not having any more. I'm not having something that's out of my control my life, or ruin my life. I'm just not doing it. It's as simple as that. You know? She's wild. She's never sprayed. She just comes, especially in the spring, and she brings her baby sometimes, and they eat Oh, so Linda, is it like a fox over here that just comes in your back garden and then gets off? You don't actually possess a skunk in your house, do you? Do you mean a skunk keeps coming back to be fed and sometimes she brings a baby skunk with her? Is that what you mean? Well, you better fucking tell her to turn it on or get the rent stopped. Stop paying your rent and she'll soon fix it. Yeah, you'll soon fix it. Right, no, not in the house. Yeah, I get you now. It's against human rights, that. What's against human rights, Tony? Cutting water off. Yeah, it is, yeah. You're not allowed to cut water off. You're not even allowed to cut electricity and heat it off these days. You're not allowed. It's illegal. And it's against human rights. You're correct. It is against human rights. This is fucking proxy poetry, fuck off. I like showing me mum to next badge off. I've got a few of these factories, but I'm getting a bit warm. Getting a bit warm, so we'll open up. Yeah, cutting water off is against human rights, you can say that again. Bubs, are you still in the building? Give us a shout if you are. If not, Linda K, can you go to town on the emojis for me for a couple of minutes, please? Just to you know, I really need to build on this channel now. I want to get 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. I'm on 1.62 now, up to 1,620. When I get to 2,000, I'll be pounding the streets, and that'll be just after Christmas, just after the New Year. Sorry, give me 2 weeks, and I'll get 800 subscribers in the bag. Not. What's happening, Mark? How are you? Where are you from, Mark Z9EK? Where are you from? I've never seen you before, mate. You're new to me. But I'm not blocking any trolls. Like Tony was saying, you should do a lot of shorts. Yes, I am going to do some shorts tomorrow. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. But I do know the data is being copied as we speak. But do you know what? I couldn't give a flying fuck until somebody comes near my door. That's when I'll start barking. Okay? And my fucking bark isn't worse than my bite. My bite's much worse. But anyway, that's by the by. Reach, yes. Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm living life on life's terms. Is what I'm doing. You know, I can't do any more than that. Thank you for the love hearts, the emojis. Did you build a channel? A lot. I think that's you, Linda K. Or it could well be Tony, Marnie, Leo. I'm unsure, it could be both of you. But one thing's for sure, and two things for certain. I need to get this likes to 20. So if you've not hit the like button, give it a smash now, guys. Give it a smash now if you can. Like I said, thank you, whoever's just liked. Come on, there's more of you in the building who haven't pressed the like button. Get me to 20. See, that's two of you. It's saying it's in the of you I've just liked. So if one more person likes, that means the numbers on the top of the screen are bollocks and don't match. So let's see if number 11 is here. Yeah, number 11's there. Let's see if we can get 12 and 13. See, I knew it. There's more people in this building than two. It stays in two on the chat. But three people have just pressed the like button and somebody's at it hammer and tongs. This video is going to get 10,000 plus reactions. Thanks, Reach, yes. Just liked. Life sure can suck sometimes though. It sure can. Use United. What are you crossing your fingers for, mate? Who's been the Charlie's coming to remove the like? Or are them numbers ski whiz as well? Oh, don't know. But the older I get, the faster my channel rises. Use United. Are you still crying, mate? Or are you calm? I wouldn't say I'm calm. I'm never calm. Never. Don't be too laid back. You'll get caught napping. You've always got to be on guard. Always. But are you still crying, mate? Or are you calm? I'm not crying, am I? I was very upset yesterday. It's Christmas time. It's anniversary time to a certain thing. And I just cannot get closure for love. I just can't let it overtake life. I can't. You know, everyone else will like button and it goes to 11. Oh, so you're playing the R1-2 games now, are you? Turning the live off. Doesn't affect me, love. Doesn't affect me, Annie. All it does is it makes me try again and it comes back straight back on. I'm not losing anything. You've been sat there lurking in the background. Doesn't affect me. For a brief moment, and I just gotta press try again, and it starts. Try again, it starts. You know, one person in the house, 4 people now, 11 likes. If you're not haters, the 3 people that have just joined, press the like button. Legalise fire. I've got a Hilti nail gun as well. I don't know what it is with me. I sleep with a Hilti nail gun. I paid £900 for it. An orange one, brand new. From Screwfix. Oh. You put 100 nails in that, it's worse than bullets. Let me tell you. Why people don't carry them around with them instead of firearms is beyond me. But I don't carry nothing. Got no reason to. Come on guys, somebody had a comment so we know that it's not seized. Yes, childish cunts taking the like away again. I'll root you out, don't worry about that. I'll root you out. God, I'm getting warm. Getting warm, you know. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, there goes the like again. Do you know what? I might stop the live so you can't take it back. Nah, I'm only joking. If you don't want to like it, don't like it. I'm only chatting with a as long as I'm not offending people like I was last night, drunk as a fucking skunk, threatening people with this, threatening people with that and the other. Nah, tomorrow I'm going to make loads of shorts, about 50 shorts, and that speeds up the algorithm, especially mental health. I've renamed my channel, by the way, if you've not gathered already. When I started going around the country with the GoPro mark, looking forward to that. I've got my GoPro here now in my fucking gaff. There's no point me going around before I've had my knee done. I could get all of January and half of February, so 6 weeks, but then it's going to stop. So if I can do a town a day or a city a day for 6 weeks, that's 42 places visited. That's a lot of content that people can be going over whilst I'm having an operation on my knee. And then whilst I'm on my rehab, I'll be documenting my rehab. Rehab as in knee rehabilitation, you know, learning your knee how to walk again, etc. So March, but we've got a tree business, so that's going to be my little side hustle on my own. I'm going to take the wagon when we're not working or we've not got no jobs on, or when my partner wants a day off or he can't be arsed or whatever, I'll go out in the van and I'll do the GoPro shit. So it's like a part-time income. But when we start the trees, we're going to set up a TikTok channel. You don't tell me you'll go on TikTok and see a man in a tree, all fully kitted up in still safety gear with a still chainsaw harnessed to the tree. You're going to watch that tree get felled or pruned or shaped, aren't you? A lot of people, certain types of people, do trees in the summer. You're not meant to do them in the summer. You're meant to do them in the autumn, winter, not even spring. The autumn and the winter, you treat trees. Okay? I've got my chainsaw license. I got it from Blackpool College. Usually, I'm doing what you've heard of Billy Moore. Usually, have you heard of Billy Moore? The All or Nothing podcast with Billy Moore, ginger scouser, boxer, big lump, big stocky fella. Well, I'm gonna do what he's doing, but he seems to be he's got a fetish. Yes, I watch him quite a bit, mate. Well, listen, let me tell you a little bit of home truth about him. He's a cross-dresser and he likes lady men in Thailand. If you watch his content closely, he's always looking for the red light districts of the area. That's where he spends most of his time. You go and look at 10 videos of his, right? Scroll through them quick, and you'll always see him. Where do the prostitutes hang out? And what he does, he gives them 20 fucking quid, gets him in his golf car, which is on his brother's mobility, there, Joseph's, who's got autism, and bump. You know? It's not fucking right, is it? But he does put some good content out, Billy Moore. He does put some good content out, but just what I've heard of him, it doesn't mean to say it's true. It doesn't mean to say it's true at all. You know, a lot of people lie. A lot of people disbelieve the truth or don't want to accept the truth in all walks of life. You know, all walks of life that happens. I went to the shop before and I forgot to get some fucking refill for me e-cig. I want to come off it. That's my next thing. Stop the e-cigarette. That's my next thing. Stop the e-cigarette. But then what am I going to do? You know, it's only, Billy Moore, All Arm and Nothing podcast. Go and have a look at his videos. And he concentrates on the red light districts of every town and city he goes to. Okay? But he's come a long way. He's got a massive platform. And he come from where I come from. He come from where I come from. He was on drugs. He was on crack. He was on smack. He beat it as well as I did. Could you maybe do a video on the Albert Dog and some of the Beatles stuff once you're up and running with the GoPro and add the up, mate? Usually, that's my first port of call, Liverpool City Centre. I want to show you all the beautiful architecture at the fucking Georgians. I can take you to the Victorian Quarter, the Georgian Quarter, the Elizabethan Quarter. I can take you to them all, and I'm going to. And it's going to boost me, especially in America, when you start seeing statues of the Beatles on the Albert Dock. My channel will go to a next level. But now I'm just trying to build my algorithm up over the next 4 weeks, and then I'm out there with my GoPro. You know, So yeah, hold me to that, Yuzi. Flowers. Oof. Don't normally get flowers. What's going on? Listen, Yuzi, how do you know my name spelled with a C? How do you know that? Yeah, it's going to be a successful video, this one. It's going to get well over 1,000 views. Even people snooping in the background, they all count as views as well. I'm pretty sure they do. But you know, it is what it is. I'm a lot calmer today. I had a bad day yesterday. Shit happening with the wagon. I've got a Ford IB code daily on the 21 plate. I had a new engine 2 years ago. The engine failed at 2 years old. So the firm I bought, I'm the second owner. There's only one former keeper on the logbook. I've been watching your videos for a long time now, mate, and spoke to you a few times. I can't remember you. You might have changed your name. I'm not sure. You might have changed your name. Like I just changed the channel name to Let's Resolve Mental Issues Together. I think it's called. But it'll still pop up when you got the camera, when you got the notification bell on. So guys, flick the notification bell on for when I come on in the morning. I come on very, very early to connect from the Australian and the American audience. And in the daytime like this time, it's mainly English, Irish, Welsh, but people from Cuba. In fact, that might be the people about the child, Cuba, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I have been watching your videos for a long time now and spoke to you a few times. Oh, okay. I don't remember. Come on, get the likes up, guys. Get me to 20 likes. 11's not very good, is it? Yeah, 11's not very good. But saying that, considering I'm just starting back out, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I've looked at the cut of 12. It's mine looking number 11. So if somebody take one away, a like, or add a like, if you can, please. Not too much to ask, is it? Eh? Thank you. I'm a good soul, me, you know. I've got a heart of gold. I have. I love anybody. I share my things with anybody. You know, tea, coffee, sugar, milk. I keep that all up here because I wouldn't want it contaminated. You know, people on the payroll and all that. Not happening this time. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Ricky Desert 39. Well, there's a lot of people in the chat. There's a lot of people drop comments. I mean, it's gone back up to 11 now. Somebody take it down to 10. Somebody put it to 12. Either or. I just don't like the number 11. I think that's the date when my whole world fell apart. I think that's when my whole world fell apart. Who's in the grey hoodie then? More disguised in black. Well, you've got to do your who's in the grey and who's in the black. Soon to be soaked in fucking blood. If that's the way they want to roll things. I just want peace, me. Happiness. Peace, love and happiness. That's all I want. I don't want to start bringing other people's stuff up and this and that and the next. I really don't. I just want to get on with my life. Obviously there's a troll in here and I'm going to nail that troll in about 2 minutes, right? Because to keep moving 10 to 11, 10 to 11, 10 to 11, right? Yeah, you're doing your best at blending her in the grey, kid. That one off. Somebody shining the torch on the floor. Well, you know what don't you? Mm. Ricky Desert, do you remember me, mate? Been checking into your lives for a long time. No, I don't remember you, mate, at all. Unless you've changed your name, I'm not sure. But I don't remember you. Full stop. Ricky Desert. Rings a bell, the name. There's more than one person clicking them emojis because you can't click an 100 and a smiley face and that together. So I even know what dogs you've got. Go on, what have I got? Tell me what dogs you've got. Tegan, I apologise about before. I don't want any trouble with your neighbours. Yeah. No, the only thing I was saying is, I've got a Rolex watch and I've got thousands of pounds worth of tool in my room. Okay? That door I could take off with my little fucking finger. No, but all I'm saying is, Tegan, if you're in and out all night, that's fine, sweetheart, that's your business. But when you come in for the final time, can you try and remember, if you can, to lock the door? You know, if you're in and out, you're not going to lock the door, obviously. You know, but I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. Politics. Them smileys are still going. Two of them English bull terriers. How do you know that? He's pressing the or he was pressing the thingy buttons. Ricky Deza, you're the number one commenter, so you've been contributing to this live for some while, for nearly 3 hours. Yeah, we probably did about 6 months ago. I've not been on here for 6 months, just to give myself a break and to give other people a break, to be honest. But mainly myself, because I just wasn't I wasn't feeling well. You know, I've been off work now for 3 months, and I don't like not working. I like working. I like being busy, being like really busy, having not too much time on my hands. Like getting up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, taking my medication, having a couple of pints of coffee in my dad's cup, and I didn't think you'd come back, to be honest. Wondered how you were getting on. I wasn't going to come back, to be fair, mate. And I might still have to shut this channel down. I might still have to shut this channel down and start afresh. But the GoPro is the way to go. Why didn't you think I'd come back? I did put a post out saying that I'm being bullied and harassed and I'm not going to come back. But, you know, I'll give it 6 months rest. I relocated to Warrington and, you know, it is what it is. I live in Warrington, so what? I'm wrapped around good people, very good people. Yeah, you probably did, Ricky Deza. I wasn't going to come back on. What I'd done, I just uninstalled the channel off of my phone and uninstalled it off my phone, got rid of it. But I don't know my password. I was just going to put a password in, as like a letters and an uppercase, lower, something I can't remember. So I'm locked out, so I couldn't get in. That was going to be my next move. And start again on a completely fresh channel. But we're having 1,600 subscribers. That's a pog up from the get go. Is somebody going to get rid of that 11 to a 10? I'll put it up to a 12, please. Ricky Deza, nice one, if that's you. I could do with them going up though. I'm halfway there. I'm halfway to where I need to be. I'm on 10. I'm on 10. I just don't like the number 11. But somebody's obviously gonna chirp in and put number 11 back on. That's a given. That's YouTube fingers for you. If you're gonna squeeze something that's gonna make a difference. You know what I mean? Whoever's pressing them emojis, can you put a comment in the section? So I'm on 12 now. Yeah. So there's 2 people in the house, so called. It was on 10. It's on 12 now, and no doubt it'll drop again to 11. It's called manifestation. I just feel the same, mate. I just moved to a smaller place. It's only got 8 of us in with 2 staff, rather than 22 people with 4 staff. It was too much for me. Gossip and this and that. Lovely apartments, lovely balcony. as you've probably seen, but it just doesn't suit me. Didn't suit me. So my social worker got me a move. It's as simple as that. Warrington's a good gaff. Busey, just at the back of the bus station, Busey Street, number 13, Busey Street, is where I live. I've just doxed myself in front of the world. You had your own kitchen there, didn't you? Yes, I did, yeah. I opted to move. It wasn't the right placement for me. Now, I've got mental health problems, okay? I don't feel ashamed in saying that. Why do you think I've set up a mental health channel? To help the unfortunate people. Right, I'm gonna take a punt on who this troll is, putting that number to 11. Let me see if I can nail it. Right, let me see if I can nail it. Let me put. I wonder if I nailed it. I wonder if I picked the right candidate. I hope I have. I've got a feeling I have. What do you mean? Only takes one or two wrong ones to spoil where you're living. What do you mean? One or two wrong ones to spoil where you're living. How? When it's monitored by staff, so swine. I don't get it. Yeah, I didn't cook in the kitchen because I can't fucking cook. I eat out all the time, cost me a fucking fortune. Takeaways here, takeaways there. Wicked as a people being a nuisance and that. I'm not so sure if it was Foxy or not. I'm gonna have one more punt on the 3 hour mark. I tell you what, move it to 12 or 10. Move it to 12 or 10. Nobody's been a nuisance to me, mate. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it, kid. Let me tell you, I wouldn't have it. I'm gonna shut down in a minute. Not go to sleep because I don't sleep on the night. I'm nocturnal. My body clock is set. It's been set from prison. The last 18 months of my sentence, my 12-year sentence, the last 18 months of it, I went nocturnal and I got myself into the habit of being nocturnal. So, it benefits me. Who's been a nuisance, Ricky Desert? It's a long fucking night when you can't sleep. What do you do to occupy your mind? Well, that's irrelevant to you, mate, isn't it? Without trying to cause offence, distress, or alarm. It's just the way I live. It's the way I'm conditioned, you know. Never get caught lagging, kid. Never get caught lagging. No matter where you are in your own home, whether you're walking down the street, whether you're in your vehicle, always leave space in between vehicles in case somebody tries to box you in. Always, oh, it's a rammer and a half that. But, it cost me a lot of money, cost us a lot of money. So I don't want to bloody ruin it. I am trying to piss you off, bro, just asking. Yeah, I'm not saying that, mate. I'm not saying that, Ricky Desert. I'm just intrigued and trying. Yes, I'm still alive. Put a like on the board. Jaden Lewis Smith, if you can. Put that 11 to 12. Or if you've liked already, reduce it to 10. Thank you. It'll go down again in a minute. But you know what? If I let you know it's bothering me, you're going to do it all the more. So if you want to leave it at 11, leave it at 11. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Yeah, I'm still pushing on Tony Marie. I'm still trying to get my algorithm built up a little bit more. It says 12 on mine. Well, it says 11 on mine. It says 11 on mine. It says 12 on yours, does it, Ricky? Does it, yeah? Do you know what? You've had your time in the sun, mate. Sit on the fucking sidelines. I knew it was you. It's gone down to 10 as soon as I got rid of you. Huh. See, I'm wise. Streetwise. Sharp as a fucking chainsaw. It's gone to 11 again. Do you know what? Yeah, it is 12. Now it's 12. Listen, Ricky Desert, if I've kicked you out of the chat by wrongdoing, I really apologise, mate. But it did go to 10 after I took you off, which is the golden goose. I'm not asked if you could take, you can take all your likes back. I don't care. I do not care less. I don't give times. Yeah, sharp as a chainsaw. Sharp as a chainsaw, kid. My little work toy. Sharp as a chainsaw, fucking hell. Put it down and step away from the chainsaw. It's just my tools. My tools are in my fucking room. They're all brand new. They've not been lubricated or petroled up yet. All my ones are in the lockup. My Acker and the Scavana ones. All my tools are in the lockup. But obviously, because you can't store even one chainsaw indoors, because it's a 50cc engine, 49cc engine, so it stinks the house out, and I'm not allowed to bring them in, so I've got to pay 80 quid a week to store my stuff, and all the while I'm not working, it's 80 quid a week, 160, 320 a month that I'm paying just for fucking storage. No, I've not drunk today at all. Yeah, imagine that coming through your fucking face. Never mind your door. You take your fucking arm off that. But that's not the main, that's the last thing I'd reach for if I was in trouble. That's the last thing I'd reach for. A poxy little fucking saw like that. The last thing. Has anybody heard of Parva? Anybody online here now heard of Parva spray? Have you heard of flashbangs? Parva spray. Parva spray. No, what is it? Doesn't matter what it is. I'm asking you. I'll get a harpoon. They're illegal. Flashbangs, I like the sound of them. You fucking wouldn't if there was 10 of you. 10 of them. Fucking bouncing off your fucking bedroom walls. I'm not threatening you, I'm just saying, it's happened to me in prison with manpower. So what did they do? Flashbang me, put loads of powder through my door, and then come in and get me when I'm decapitated. You need thick skin in this world. I wish I had thicker skin. I'm a very emotional person, me. Do you know when you're on heroin, when you're on drugs, you lose all your feelings. Your mother could pass away and you wouldn't cry. Do you know, but when you're detoxing, you can cry over a storyline on a program on the television. Yes, but that's hard to explain. Basically, now all my feelings have come back since I've stopped. I mean, they're blocked to a degree. My receptors, my uptake inhibitors, serotonin, melatonin, reuptake inhibitors. 'When you turned me out a few months ago because of my comments, I just wanted to apologise. Jaden Smith, I don't remember me. Do you know what? When I put this YouTube down 6 months ago, I forgot all about it. I couldn't face myself to go back on. I'm trying again now, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens again. You know. 11 again. Legs 11. I always cop for legs 11s anyway, so I might as well get used to number 11 now, yeah? What's deep, Tony? Are you referring to your skin? Are you referring to your skin? Is that what you're referring to? Your skin? Being thick? Yeah, I'm in recovery. Tony Marnie Leo, you're the number one commenter on this chat. If I time you out now, I guarantee you my likes would go to 10. But you know what? I'm not going to time you out. Do you know why? Trolls build channels as well. They hate that like boxers. It's like Floyd Mayweather. You pay to see him win, or you pay to see him get the fuck beaten. And it never did happen. It never did happen. 12 again. Even recovery, Tony. What's gravitated you towards this channel tonight? You know, I am going to rephrase it. You can change your name twice in 14 days. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put drug issues or drug recovery at the end of the mental health thing. Getting loads of love arts and stuff's not going to distract me. I came up on your algorithm. I've never heard you before. I've got a photographic memory, me, and I've never heard of you before, Tony. So you mustn't have been on this channel before, because I'd remember you straight away. Straight away I'd remember you. No, I've gravitated towards taurine myself now. What taurine? As in taurine that's in the Red Bull drink. YouTube, sorry. I don't understand. I didn't care what you mean, mate. You have to elaborate a wee bit further, mate. There's a few sweaty socks in here tonight, mate. Let me tell you. No, I've not seen you. I'd know if you had. You're the number one commenter in this chat, has been going on for this live stream, which has been going on for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Because I've only just started getting on here. Well, if you've only just started getting on here, how can you remember me from 6 months ago? I don't get you. I'll tell you exactly what I mean. I came up on your algorithm. Yeah, I get that. Wouldn't be going through somebody's door. You'd be going through somebody's fucking face or cutting the fucking arm off. That's what I'd be doing. But that's not my main assault thing. That's just a legit thing I can have around me wherever I go. Anywhere I go. Anywhere. I'm a tree surgeon. That's it. Nationwide tree technology. Yeah, because I've only just come on 2 days ago. Because I've only just started getting on here. I don't remember you. I thought you'd remembered me, Tony. I thought you even remember what dogs you had. I don't get what you mean. What's the first thing you would do if you won one MS? What's one MS? $1 million. You a yank. What's the first thing you would do if you won one MS? 1 million a class as. You know what? I wouldn't even have a fucking jar of grip. Money is no object to me. Never has been, never will be. You can't follow Christ and follow money at the same time, unless you're a fraud. What would you do, Jaden, if you won 1 million? What's the first thing you'd do, mate? Can somebody let me know who's pressing the emojis before I check it myself? I've noticed my videos have not been getting saved now. My e-cig's nearly empty. I went in the shop fucking before. All on purple. What's the first thing you would do? What do you mean, all on purple? Is that baccarat? Jaden Lewis Smith. What's the first thing you would do if you won 1 million straight back at you? All on purple? What does that mean? All on purple. I didn't care what you mean, mate. You have to make some grade tonight, Dad. Where's No Peace One lurking in the background? She was very active yesterday, but I'm glad she's gone because it just gravitates me back to a negative, horrible, dirty, dying situation. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want it to trigger me. Okay? Let me have a look who these top fans are. Tony, Manny, J. Let me tell you something. Purple means to donate it. I wouldn't donate it all. Would I fuck? I have 3 direct debits out to my bank every month. One for Oxfam, one for fucking the World Health Organization, and one of them for the RSPCA. They're only like 2 or 3 quid a month each, but it adds up. They probably don't even get anywhere near what is given, what's donated. They probably don't get anywhere near. Okay, but don't show us your card again. What card? My bank card. Listen, there's no numbers on that. It's a business account. That's all that is. My overdraft and my credit cards are protected. Bank military level security on the AVG antivirus. That's why none of the dodgy apps that was installed on the Samsung account that was made up by somebody else who hacked in my phone, they are all pending. You know when your phone's been tapped because you start getting loads of notifications on YouTube especially, or Insta, whatever it. I'm not on Insta, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Snap, I'm not on nothing. I don't do social media. I'm 44 years of age. You know, I want a fulfilled life. I want to make my daughter proud of me. And that's it. You know, I've got things holding me back internally, but I've got to live with it. I've got to live with getting the blame for something I've not done. But that's it. We'll nip it at the bud. We won't carry on. Okay, but don't show your card again. Listen, do you think I'm thick enough to show you my CVC number? Come on, you can't do fuck all with an account number or a card number. You need the magic 3-digit code, as you well know. Purple means donated. Who's pressing all these emojis, guys? Who's pressing the emojis? And who's going to take the number 12 to 11? I bet it's done in the next 60 seconds. Guaranteed. Either unlucky 13 or my dreaded number 11. Let's see. What am I doing for Christmas? I don't make plans, me mate. If I make plans, they just blow up. I've got a dinner at my mother's. I've got a dinner at my sister's. But I've ordered a cockle with salmon. 48 quid for a fucking... It's not even that big for a cockle. Cockle with salmon. What are you doing for Christmas, Jaden? And where are you located, mate? You in the States? Or are you in the UK? I don't know if whether you're in the UK, whether you're in the States, America, I don't know until I put the live down. It's been going 3.5 hours nearly, It's been going 3.5 hours. But I don't think it's gonna go register to the account. This is a test pilot scheme for a test pilot scheme for to see. Do you know Jamie Lloyd from Crew? You must know Jamie Lloyd from Crew, just outside Stoke. In Stoke, but it's from Crew. Jamie Lloyd. You must know him. What do you mean I'm a trooper? Tony? What do you mean I'm a trooper, girl? If you are a girl. Oh no, I don't know if you're a girl or a man. You're telling me there's an MG dogs. Remains to be seen. Who knows? Oops. A daisy. 11 people in the chat. Go on. Set the 11. So it's 1111. Make my fucking day. You're female. Mm-hmm. Female, yeah. I've been doing my homework on you. Don't worry about that. I sound you out because you're the number one contributor of the comments and you're coming out with daftness. So I'm taking you. Well, I took off my fucking live stream. Period. Who's pressing the emojis? Tell me. Put it in the chat. Oh, so my channel's not even been changed either then. Three and a half hours on stream. It's not unusual. But you know what? Eat that. See, it's not even changed my channel. It's mental health first and DDDRDD. I'm gonna go now, guys. Don't put any more blisters on your thumbs or fingers. Well, my bedtime in what, 12 hours, 10 hours, my bedtime. Tony Manny Leo spotted you. You was the fucking problem, wasn't it? Eh? Wasn't it? So, why the fuck is my battery dying, or not dying, but going down when it's on charge, and it should be 300%? Saying that, I've been on the live for 3.5 hours, so you'll just have to see. I just don't want to annoy anybody, that's all. I really don't want to upset anybody at this time of year. You know, I was a cunt yesterday. I was a really horrible, nasty bastard. And I'll never get in that state again. If I am, I won't become YouTube intoxicated. No way. Does anybody want to give me a bounty for taking that Darren G away? Does anybody want to give me a bounty for taking Darren G off the planet? Did he? Did he? Well, people, I'm gonna go for a drive, I think. I'm gonna go for a drive in my Folky. While the car's off the road, I bought a little 63 plate Focus, a white one. So, just to get me from A to B, so the fucking wagon's fixed. I'm unsure whether people have put sugar in the diesel tank or the AdBlue tank. I'm unsure. Don't think you can drive like that. You're crazy. I'm looking down at the comments, reading the comments, because I've not had a drink. I'm fine to drive. got a full UK fucking license with 3 points from fucking 2 years ago. I always wear my belts. My truck's restricted to 70 mile an hour, but for some reason it does 75 because fucking 2 to 3 tons on the back. You know, it's gonna chew your diesel. It's gonna double your costs. So we've restricted the van. It come from the fleet. We didn't restrict it. It come from a fleet. We're the only owner since the fleet. So it is what it is. I'll show you the work I've just had done on my wedding. Right, this is how check is to me. Look at the bottom. Goods value £5,049 plus £1,001 10 tax. Brand new engine. Because I'm holding what, Jason? I don't think you can drive like that. Because I'm holding what? Holding, come on, elaborate. Do you really think I'd go and risk fucking children's lives and fucking grandparents' lives going out driving intoxicated? No, I like floating about. I like doing homework overnight. The night, the best part of the day. You get moonlight and you get sunlight, and I get them both in equal measure. Now, I just want to finish off on, I apologise wholeheartedly for the threats yesterday or last night. Testimony says I even fell asleep on a live. That's how intoxicated I was of alcohol. I am not drunk. I have not had a drink. I don't take drugs. I don't smoke cannabis. I can get in that motor and just jump in it, not a problem. But I'm changing from Ford because the Volkswagen and Citroen, you can't rob them. You've only got to walk around your fucking Transit or your Iveco or your Fiesta, your Cougar, your Puma, all them. Walk around it and they can start the engine, unlock the door and start the engine without the fucking physical key. And then they get chopped up in chop shops, mainly in London, or they end up going to Dubai in pieces, in bits. Land Rover. Always seems to be Land Rover, Range Rover. Why? Because they're made by Ford and they're very susceptible to being stolen. So we've took it upon ourselves to advertise the van. It's on Gumtree right now for £12,750 because it's 160,000 miles. But it has a new engine in 138, so it's done 22,000 miles, that engine. So I'm thinking what we was gonna do, why it's a new engine and we've got receipts for it, we was gonna whip it out, whip the box out, gearbox and sell it with the logbook, engine and gearbox only, for potential camper van conversion. Can you imagine the noise that'd make? Well, it is making. I got off for 25 quid for it this on Thursday, Friday. 2,800 quid. He said, oh, I'll give 3 grand. That's the maximum. Nah, just paid 6 for it, put it in. I really want my money back. So I'll get my money back for the engine and I'll get my money back for the van in parts. We'll break it up.